So my name is Amanda Boyce, and I work at the Avella branch of the Noble County Public Library. Currently, I'm a clerk. I was surprised to feel a part of this community, so pretty much immediately. We started out with eating together, which I think is also always a good way to connect with people. I'm fairly new to Noble County. I moved here in 2024 for my husband's job. I was initially hesitant that I felt like I couldn't be an authentic part of Noble County, not being from here. But this cohort taught me that I have things to offer, and just because I wasn't born and raised here, that I can help and be a part of. Thank you.
My name is Chloe Gibson. I'm a student at East Noble High School. I'm also a board member of Common Grace Ministries and planning to go to Grace College to become a PA. Being in this program and seeing how I can make a difference in the community, I see all of the different sectors and I want to be a part of that. I don't want to be inspiring competition, I want collaboration, and I like that our community is so interconnected. My advice would be to just take that leap and join the program. Anybody and everybody has the ability to make a difference in their community, and just showing up and wanting to learn more about how you can be a better leader, that's the first step, and that's all you really need to do, and it'll just all come from there. I've really enjoyed everything that I've gotten to be a part of and all the people that I've gotten to meet along the way.
My name is Chris Edwards. I work at Farm Credit in Columbia City. I've enjoyed meeting the people and getting to know them and making connections and friendships. The things that surprised me in Noble County that I just don't know a lot about it, and I've lived here all my life. I will love to partake some of my knowledge that I have gotten from Engaged Noble and influence others, especially my grandkids. Maybe they will go off to college and think, Noble County is not that bad. So I hope that that is what will happen so that we can continue to grow and improve and young people will participate. I am glad that I was pushed out of my comfort zone to do this class. It's going to be something I miss.
My name is Jade Reyes. I am a chiropractor and licensed acupuncturist at Janssen Family Chiropractic. One of the biggest leadership takeaways that I got from this was the importance of appropriate and good communication. And so learning how to listen to people is going to help me know how to best serve them as a chiropractor and also as a leader in my community. I already put this into practice, my next step of spending more time in the community, wanting to get at least once a month some new business in the county and try it out. I thought the whole purpose of this was me learning more about the county. I didn't expect to make friends, and I think that's definitely the thing that I have made in my time here. It's been really cool.
My name is Elaine Lyons, and I am a senior at East Noble High School, and I'm an intern at B Noble, and I plan to go off to college at Purdue Fort Wayne for a business degree. I know a lot more about businesses now. It's like how several other businesses collaborate. Where the Coffee Grounds place work with the Fox Den. They're not competing with each other. They're helping each other all exist. I would encourage seniors to do this because I think it's a great opportunity to growing those connections and learning how you can lead, because we're going on to big changes in our lives. These leadership skills and just knowing your own personality better could really help you.
I'm Jenna Stromack. I'm the branch manager at Community State Bank, and I was introduced to the program by a sponsor on behalf of CSB, which provided a spot in this class, and I'm thankful for it. Throughout this course, it really allowed me to look more into self-awareness. As a lifelong Noble County resident, I did truly believe I knew a lot that Noble County offered. This opened my eyes to a lot that I did not know it offered, and a lot of behind the scenes that really work together to make this county and community come together. And I have a lot of resources within this class where I can do that. I'm just happy to be a part of this cohort.
My name is Justin Munir. I work for Three Rivers Federal Credit Union as a developer. The classes were a lot different when it came to how much we actually led them, because I'm used to having a meeting. It's, hey, the agenda is A, B, and C. I think half the time our agendas were, hey, let's start with A, and then at some point we'll get to C. Maybe next week we will. We drove it. We more or less said, hey, we want to talk about this now. And we actually got to then prompt our panelists, but it gave me a chance to ask those questions of like, hey, how would that relate in my situation to where I'm not fully connected? Engagement Leadership Academy was a way to not only just learn about leadership, but also see where I can be a better effective leader by, well, in this case, first being a better servant.
Hi, I'm Lacey Harris. I work in customer service at Lakeside Book Company, and it really resonated with me when we were talking about our gas tanks. So we go till we're on empty, but then we have nothing left to give. So if we want to be good leaders and pour into people, we have to make sure our gas tanks are full. I think a big thing I learned is my third place. And we go to work and we go home. We have two places, but everybody has a third place. What is your third place that will help you unwind, that will help you mentally and to stay focused, reground? Being a true servant leader is not about being in charge. It's not about control. It's about learning and developing from your team and giving them the tools and values to help them grow as well.
I'm Leanne Johnston. I'm the branch manager at ProFed Credit Union. I did not grow up in Noble County. I've had ties to Noble County my entire life, but it was definitely fun to get to know Noble County and the unique places that Noble County has to offer. I knew going in that I was going to learn a lot about leadership in Noble County, but I was surprised about how much I learned about myself. Engage Noble has instilled a lot of confidence in me. So I do feel like I have pathways to continue. I feel like I've gained a lot of tools that I can take back to work and in my personal life to continue leading. And if you're a business who's sponsoring, it shows that you are giving back to your community. Thanks.
I am Martin Gordon. I'm a freighting coordinator at Lakeside Book. One of the pathways I found interesting from the panels was just getting involved with the town board. A lot of opportunities to invest your time to make your community a better place. It was very eye-opening. Yeah, the later we got into it, well, I'd say probably by like the 5th class, I started to see it more and more because you'd hear a panel and they'd mention somebody's name from a before one and you'd be like, oh, okay, everybody coincides with everybody. I think this class would be for anyone that wants to learn about leadership, whether that's in the community, workplace, within your own home. I really enjoyed the whole thing.
I'm Megan Swadner. I am the volunteer supervisor at Northeastern Indiana CASA. I did not realize how much was available to the families in this area. When I was a younger person, I was not exposing myself to the helpers in this community. I was not exposed to the positive aspects of living in or visiting Noble County. And through this cohort, I've been exposed to a myriad of different agencies and people who want to see the community do better. It's been inspiring. A cohort like this has been able to widen my perception of what's around me, and I'm very thankful for that.
I am Mindy Cope, the membership director at the Cole Center Family YMCA. I think before coming to Engage Noble, I wasn't quite sure of all the resources that were available in Noble County, even though I've been here for almost 20 years. Part of this, when you guys sort of wait and make people speak up or take volunteers, I gained the courage to do that several times. And after I did that, I felt really good. I do think that it's made a difference in me personally and just the way I feel about myself and my role. So I want to take that away and just learn more.
I'm Nicole Albright, and I'm the Executive Director of the Kendallville Area Chamber of Commerce. The biggest takeaway for me that there is so much more to this community than I ever realized. Just the locations that each of the learning opportunities have taken place, the panelists that spoke, I can't imagine why someone wouldn't invest in this. The restaurants that are being supported, the businesses, the economic development. I'm really glad that I signed up for this, and I think it's going to not only help and support me in my current role, I think that it's going to help me as a person in general and in my life.
I'm Rose Benjamin, and I am the ministry coordinator at Common Grace Ministries. This experience has definitely helped me be more effective in knowledge of just all of the different areas of Noble County, and I love that we had 2 teenagers participating this time. The earlier you can get involved and the earlier you can be connected, it's less of a reaction and more of a proactive stance. The section on knowing from Greenleaf, when he talked about that a true leader listens first. To find what the real issue is and try to address it, you have to listen first. You have to ask good questions and you have to listen. If you're considering being a part of the cohort, do it. If there's even a question on whether it's worth it, do it. You can only grow from it, you can only learn from it. The connections that you make with people is the greatest asset you walk away with.
I am Shelby Holsinger, and I work at AMI Investment Management. I also teach at TC Dance. At the very beginning, we went through and did the DISC assessments. And the DISC assessments were able to break down your personality to kind of hone in on those skills and to see the other cohort skills and how we all connected at the very beginning and then grew with each other to even this point at the end was refreshing. So I do think other businesses should get involved and engage Noble because it's working completely as a full circle. Having those pour into us to pour into others, it's just a continuing waterfall, which has been really beneficial. So I'm just thankful to everyone at Engage Noble.
I'm Stephanie Hancock. I am the Environmental Educator and Residence Life Coordinator at Mary Lee Environmental Learning Center of Goshen College. So since I am not from Noble County, I didn't know a lot about Noble County. Something that was really great for me to see was Noblepalooza. I really enjoyed participating, and it was a really neat experience. Overall, my experience has been great. I learned a lot about my fellow cohort members. I learned a lot about the community here at Noble County, what it has to offer. I encourage anyone that owns a business in Noble County to get out there, even if maybe you work in Noble County but live elsewhere, still explore because that's the boat I'm in and I'm ready to explore more.
I'm Trey Mariner. I'm the operations manager at Black Pine Animal Sanctuary in Albion, Indiana. Honestly, I'm not a huge social person, so it's been a little awkward for me. It takes a lot of... I generally feed off of the energy of other people in the room, so if they are going to chat and talk, then I am. If they don't engage with me, then I am perfectly happy to sit in the corner and just be kind of quiet. Probably the most surprising thing is it giving a name to values that I had already previously encountered in my life. It reaffirmed that I was correct in those feelings. I think I'm fairly glad that I ended up doing this at the urging of my executive director as well as for personal reasons.